You know, when Officer James Johnson hits the beat, he makes friends. In fact, just ask anyone in Canarsie, Brooklyn, and they'll tell you he's just that kind of guy. Officer Johnson is an old-fashioned cop on the street who's managed to do the impossible. He's really amazing, in fact, inspiring, which is why he's our real-life Person of the Week. School's out in Brooklyn, New York. And Officer James Johnson, who's also a minister, is keeping the faith.
Yeah, man, gotta make it, man. Gotta make it.
While other cops rule by the sword, Officer Johnson rules with his heart, vowing to keep Brooklyn's young out of places like this.
Basically, what I found out is that kids, they want to do good. They want to be nice, you know, but they're just not given the opportunity. You know, due to peer pressure, the guys they hang out with, you know. This is a pretty bad area. You have drug dealing on the corner. In some of those buildings over there, you know, some crack deals go down. The kids growing up today, they have a lot of challenges against them.
Johnson understands those challenges because he lived them. Growing up in a tough housing project close to the streets he patrolled.
Well, you know, I started hanging out with the guys, you know, drinking beer, and I thought that was cool. So one day, one of the guys handed me a gun, you know, and in the back of my head I was saying, oh, this is not right, you know. So I went to a church, and I gave my life to Christ, and that was all because in the back of my mind I knew I wasn't honoring my father. Even though my father's dead, I still reach for that approval. So that's why I know some of these young adults, if they had someone there that they seem worthy to be approved of, you know, would change their life. Hey, careful, careful, careful. All a minister is someone who administers to someone who assists, someone who helps. And being a cop, it gives you the authority to do that.
I'm only a sixth grader.
Johnson used that authority when a feud erupted between kids from the project and kids living in private homes. Stepping in, he gathered both groups together at school and talked about his own life.
When I told the kids about the guys that I used to hang out with and how they beg for money and how they're either dead or in jail, the kids, they realized they don't want to end up like that.
The kids needed something else to hold their interest. So Johnson started a chapter of the Explorers.
Hey, what's happening, Explorers?
It's an organization affiliated with the Boy Scouts. And in Brooklyn, they donate clothing to battered women and the homeless, and role play at police work.
You're pulling up in your police car. I had one particular young adult that I locked up for assault. And she came in crying. Everyone was telling me everyone was telling me, oh, she's bad, she has a bad attitude, this and that. But I just saw a little girl crying for someone, you know, crying for something, some direction.
He helped me choose the right things and not the wrong things, because I was choosing a lot of wrong things. So I chose to come here and do my homework, go to school, and just choose the right things out of life.
Well, basically, this experience has confirmed to me, never judge a book by its cover. You never can look at someone's actions and know what's going on inside their heart. So you can reach out, and then you find that there's a person there, because everyone wants to do, you know, most people want to do the right thing.
Well, Officer Johnson has definitely done the right thing and made a difference in many kids' lives. And it's that guidance and dedication that makes him our real-life Person of the Week. Well, that's all right. Well, Officer Johnson and his Explorers group are doing some pretty wonderful things, and not just for the city either. Far from the projects of Brooklyn, they go camping and whitewater rafting, activities that really never seem possible to teenagers raised on asphalt. And we might add that a number of these kids have gone on to college with Explorers scholarships, and some of them are actually planning careers in law enforcement, just like Officer Johnson. Lou?